I may not have a college education or a high school education or even a grade school education or even a kindergarten education.
That's a very good message you got out there. There are so many different ways to go green. For example, instead of taking the elevator to save energy, I always take the stairs. 3, please.
Let's go. Come on! Faster! I'm late for lunch.
Hi, I'm Conan O'Brien. Now that flu season's here, getting into a crowded elevator isn't such a good idea. So do what I do. Have your own private elevator built. One that's just for you. One of the best ways to conserve energy these days is to walk to and from work. I love walking. Walking's fantastic. The only problem is I can't walk on the street. My fans would tear my clothes off. It's ridiculous. I can't let... Just keep moving, would you? I can't live like this. So, I can't walk. But if you're not famous, you should walk. You know? Could you take me home, please?
No problem.
And blast the air conditioning, would you?
Okay.
Thank you. Walk if you're not famous. Let's go.
The more we recycle, the better off the environment is. That's why 3 times a week for lunch, I dumpster dive. Environment.
Did you know that in just 1 week, a single American uses 15 gallons of gas, 3 pounds of plastic, and 45 rolls of toilet paper? You don't use 45 rolls? How many do you use? 1. I have to see a doctor. Hi there. I'm Conan O'Brien. Jeff, come here. How much do I get paid for this? What do I get?
You don't get paid. It's a public service announcement.
Eat the entire apple, seeds included, and always do your bathroom business outdoors. Eventually, you'll plant a forest.
Did you know that by reducing paper waste, we can save up to 10,000 trees a day? That's why from this moment on, I've decided to stop using cue cards. Because
Hey, John, where's Terry, the new guy?
Terry didn't work out. I'm taking him to the landfill.
Whoa, that bag is made of plastic. In a couple of months, Terry's going to be a lump of hair and some brown goo. But those bags will be in a landfill for thousands of years.
I didn't think of that.
It's not too late to do the right thing. Come on, my cousin upstate has a giant hungry pig. Da 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 da.
Two most uncomfortable looking people I've ever seen. They look like they're being put up against the wall to be shot, but they did their part. That's the important thing.
What's the matter with you? You're not even looking for a job. You just lie around watching TV all day? Can't you see you're wasting your life? Hey, the next time your folks lay that trip on you, just remember the magic phrase. Shut the hell up, or I won't take care of you when you're old. Thanks every time.
I pledge to be kinder to this world than it was to me. And that's why I'm using a sustainable hemp noose.
I'm not going to lie to you about swine flu. Not like I do about my sexual diseases.
Sexual disease. I know what you're thinking. I don't have time to recycle. I'm too busy. It doesn't matter anyway. Well, why do you talk like that? If you don't want to recycle, fine. But don't talk like a baby. You sound stupid. You got help. My hair is crazy in that way. My hair is crazy in that. It's like a wedding cake on my head.
If you don't think you can get rabies by banging a Dalmatian, think again. In these uncertain times, play it safe. Lick yourself. Or better yet, get yourself neutered. That's the best advice. For me to poop on!
Sex, of course, sex is a giant issue for college students. And here with some advice is Max Weinberg. Max?
Thanks, Conan. Now listen up, guys. When it comes to sex, college students have to take precautions. Before you have sex, even if you really like the girl, you need to have the following conversation.
Katie, can I ask you a few questions before we do this?
Yeah, sure.
How many sexual partners have you had?
3.
Are you on any form of birth control?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am.
Do you like older men?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Chip, that's all I needed to hear. Beat it. Hey, it's Max Weinberg. Nice to see you.
Thank you, Dan. How the hell was that a public service announcement?
The elderly. Boy, do they stink.
It's a scary world. There's crime, disease, accidents. At any given moment, you could just die. Well, maybe this will make you feel a little better. No one really cares about you, not even your supposed loved ones. So go ahead and die. We'll all do just fine without you. That's really sweet, Andy.
They say prostitution is a victimless crime. Then where's my wallet? Huh? You got my wallet, bitch?
Now, usually at this point, Max interrupts with his own public service announcement. And folks, tonight is no exception. Even though he's busy in Europe touring with Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, Max has made himself available to us. He's waiting for us right now in his London hotel room via satellite. Liz, let's go to Max Weinberg right now. Cool. Max? Hey, Max, it's Conan.
What, Conan? I thought you weren't calling till later.
Well, wait a minute. It's a 5-hour time difference, right?
5? I thought it was 6.
No, it's 5. No, were you able to record a public service announcement for us?
Well, yeah, I taped it earlier today. Here, I'll show it to you. No, wait, don't! Of course we have to take care of our own children. But what about runaways? Someone else's problem, right? Wrong. The truth is, runaways need your help more than you can imagine. So give to your local shelter. You can turn someone's life around. Right, girls?
Right, Mr. Weinberg.
You're doing a public service announcement for a major television network when you suddenly notice that the girl holding the cue cards is really hot. And then you realize she's a guy. I swear to God, from here you look hot.
Stuttering. It's pretty funny.
Hey, Grandma, listen up. Everyone hates your pearl onions and cream sauce. So just show up, shut up, and eat. And be grateful you were invited.
That's great. Littering. It seems like such a small problem, but believe me, it really adds up. Every time you carelessly toss away a candy wrapper or a cigarette, you're actually... I'm sorry, I can't believe I have to do littering. This is ridiculous.
That's the one they sent over.
I know it's the one they sent over, but what's Kelsey Grammer? What topic did he get?
Safe sex.
Safe sex, that's a great topic. I would love to have safe... What about Brooke Shields?
Drunk driving.
Drunk driving, those are killer.
Not everyone can do those.
What do you mean not everybody can do those? And I get littering? This is pathetic. No, yeah, just it. I'm not doing this. I don't need to do this.
You overhear your child saying a swear word. What do? Do you wash his mouth out with soap? Or do you sit him down and explain in a reasonable way that he better not do it again? I think you know what to do.
Kids, you gotta love them. There's this little 4-year-old that lives next door to me, Kevin. He keeps coming over with his little books for me to read to him. His favorite's Green Eggs and Ham. So I tell him, sorry, Kevin, I don't know how to read. I'm illiterate. And he just goes away. Like I said, you gotta love them. They're so stupid.
Gangs. They're everywhere. In our streets, in our stores, in the very buildings where we live. But if you're in a gang, let me tell you something. I'm getting really tired of getting picked on all the time. And one day, I swear, you're going to push me too far, and I'm going to fight back, all right? I'm just going to go nutso. I'm going to start getting back at you, all right? And I know how to fight, too. Don't think I don't, just because I'm a little skinny and stuff. And I don't care if you're only 13 years old, all right? You hear me? Okay, you and your little friends, you keep calling me names and stuff on the way to work. I got a show to do, okay? I swear, if you just leave me alone, all right?
You want to know what's worse than getting a stupid present? Getting 8 stupid presents. Being Jewish sucks.
I used to think it didn't really matter if I recycled or not. Now I realize that nothing really matters since we're all alone in this godless universe.
Did you ever consider going into teaching? Well, don't. Teaching's for nerds. You see this? This is a V-chip. It allows parents to block out objectionable television programming so their kids won't see it. You see this? It's a K-chip. It allows me to watch raunchy live sex shows from Thailand. Oh, yeah.
You've worked with him for 7 years. He's your colleague, your confidant, your friend. But now it's time to say goodbye. It's not going to be easy, but sometimes you just have to let go. Abe?
Yes, Conan.
You're fired. Sure, I'm a big celebrity with my own TV show. It's pretty cool. But let me tell you something. I wouldn't be where I am today if I hadn't gone to school and done my homework. That and had a lot of luck. I mean, it's mostly luck. I would say 95% luck. I just totally lucked out. So go to school if you want. That's your business. It doesn't really matter. It's all luck.
Hey, while you're in a cozy house enjoying a nice Thanksgiving dinner with your family, keep one thing in mind. There are people out there in the freezing cold working all night long. Hookers. Go get them. Prostate cancer is one of the leading causes of death in this country. That's why I have my prostate examined at least 3 times a day. You should too. Is it time? All right. You know what this is? It's a condom. And you know what else? I hate wearing them. So I'm not gonna anymore. No hooker's gonna tell me what to do.
Christmas morning, your son gave you a tie. It was the ugliest tie in the world, but that's okay. All that matters is that he loves you. He asked you to wear it to work, but you said no, you'd be too embarrassed. And your son cried. He cried and cried and cried. Why wouldn't you wear the tie, Daddy? Why wouldn't you wear it? I love you so much, why wouldn't you wear it?
Hey, did you know that all the knowledge of a dozen great libraries is just seconds away, online? The internet is going to revolutionize education in this country. Why, right here, I've got a complete history of ancient Rome with names, dates, maps, and everything. It's incredible. Well, I'm kidding, of course. It's porn. Yeah. So, your parents are getting divorced. It's tough, I know. But it's important to understand that it's not your fault. You never cried. You never made demands. You never complained when they asked you to clean up your room. Did you? Because if you did, my God, what have you done?
Confused about your sexuality? Don't know if you're straight or gay? Well, here's a simple test. Is this what you like? Huh? Is this what you want? Does this turn you on? Huh? Does it? Is this what you want? Huh? Yeah, get a load of me. Is this what you like? I recently changed medication.
Don't talk to strangers. Seems like pretty sound advice. But what if it's your job talking to strangers? And what if you hate it? Hate the emptiness of it. Hate yourself for doing it night after night. Tell us about your movie. Sounds exciting. What if you think that one night you're just going to snap? You're just going to take that microphone and smash it over David Hasselhoff's head!
Sorry. Tired.
If that bastard Conan O'Brien doesn't come through with a raise pretty soon, I'm leaving the show.
What would any of our lives be like without the influence of that one special teacher? Mine was Mrs. Cavalieri. She taught me math in 6th grade, and, well, that was great. But it was after school, when I saw her doing it with Phil the janitor under the bleachers, that I first learned about sex. Thanks, Mrs. C. And Phil, nice work with the mop. Let's face it, we've all been there. You go into a restaurant, you expect to be seated right away, but the maitre d' tells you there's a 45-minute wait. What do? I'll tell you what you do. You say, hey, buddy, don't you know who I am? I'm the host of Late Night. I'm famous. If that doesn't work, you make a scene. Knock over tables, scream at customers, threaten to badmouth the restaurant on the air. You'll get your table. Trust me.
You know, over the last 7 years, I've gotten to know Andy real well. And I must say, he's truly one of the nicest, most talented... Hey, Conan, can I be the new sidekick?
It's Thanksgiving weekend. It's your first time home from college, and you already know you're flunking out. You want to confide in your parents. Well, don't. Bluff your way through the weekend, then get back to school as fast as you can. Because you've got a lot of partying to do. Stores are jammed. People are looking for bargains. It's the post-holiday shopping season. But that means it's also purse snatching and pickpocket season. So remember, target the elderly. They can chase you, but they ain't never gonna catch you.
Hey folks, here's how you can help the planet. Turn off the faucet when you're brushing your teeth. Unless you're Amy Winehouse. Then just focus on brushing your teeth.
Thanks to the internet, I've cut my paper consumption by almost 80%, and I'll be completely paper-free once Chunky Asians goes online.
The thing about life is you never know what fate has in store for you. One minute you're playing in a stadium full of screaming fans. The next, you're playing on some jackass's TV show in the middle of the night. The point is, life sucks.
Good message for the kids.
Kids, you hear advice all day. From parents, teachers, friends. Well, here's some advice you can really use. Don't pick up a hooker named Luann, because she's really a cop. You know, the fun is supposed to start when the cups go on.
Wish I had seen that announcement about a week ago. Voting can be tough. Sometimes when you get in that booth, it's hard to know who to choose. Well, here's a tip. If there's no one on the ballot you want to vote for, remember, you can always write in a name. I'm going to write in Seymour Butts. How about Who Flung Poo? IP Daily.
Hey, Conan?
Yes, Max, what's up?
Well, I taped a special voting public service announcement, too.
Well, that's great, Max. You want to show it to us?
Oh, sure, Conan, I do. Alan, would you please show my new voting public service announcement?
If patriotic duty isn't enough to get you to vote, just think about this. They let you go into a little booth for as long as you want, and no one can see what you or your kid's babysitter are doing in there. It's pretty sweet.
Heroes. Ask a kid today who his hero is, and he'll probably say Michael Jordan. But a hero doesn't have to make jump shots or shoot flashy commercials. A hero can be the guy next door. That's right. The guy who didn't turn you in for stealing cable. Now, come on. Would Michael Jordan do that?
Repeat after me. This New Year's, I resolve not to cheat on my wife, with my secretary, or any of her friends, no matter how young and perky their breasts may be. It's worth a shot.
It's important to have fun on New Year's Eve, but have fun within reason. Getting drunk is fine. Getting drunk and insulting people is fine. Getting drunk, insulting people, and then hurting them, that's all fine. But when you yourself end up in the hospital, well, that costs the taxpayers some money. So remember that this New Year's Eve. Deal? I love you. You said those words to your girlfriend last night, and she was so happy. But then you woke up this morning thinking, what the hell did I just do? Well, listen, it's not too late. Go to the airport, get on a plane, and fly far, far away. It's a hassle, I know, leaving your stuff behind, changing your name. But you've got to remember this. I love you leads to I do. And I do leads to help me. I'm a walking corpse.
It happens every day. Someone near you sneezes, and you say, God bless you. Well, what if they don't believe in God? You inconsiderate douchebag.
I don't care if you're black, white, yellow, or green. No one should suffer for the color of his skin. Not in this day and age, with plastic surgery so readily available. Make an appointment today.
You shower once a week. You never brush your teeth. And people around you say you stink. Well, try telling them this. I used to drum for Bruce Springsteen, so I can smell any way I want. You got a problem with that? Wear a clothespin. Hey, we're right in the middle of cold and flu season. So stay away from me, you sick bastards. So your old boss gets the band back together, but there's a problem. Everyone's rusty. Keyboards, sax, the singer, everyone but you. What do? You carry their asses. That's what you do. You turn what could have been an embarrassment into the hottest tour in years. And why? Because you're Max Weinberg, the greatest musician ever, God's most perfect creation. In all the universe, there is only one Max Weinberg!
Hey guys, taking your bottles, cans, and papers to the recycling center is a great way to get away from your wife for a while. And she'll never know that you swung by your girlfriend's house on the way home.
Few things in life are as rewarding as reading a good book. The insights they can give you into the human condition can truly change your life. So if you're up late tonight and you're looking for something to do, I'd suggest you read a book. Less, of course, your television is metered by the Nielsen people. In that case, watch my show. After all, you can read that great book during the day. But my livelihood depends on what you do tonight. So don't you screw me! I'm not kidding around! Watch the show! Your grandmother's in a nursing home. She doesn't even recognize you anymore. And you're thinking, why bother visiting? Why? I'll tell you why. Because if you can get her signature on that piece of paper, you'll get the house locked, stock, and barrel. Come on, it's easy. Just tell her you're President Truman. She'll do anything for him.